We're back, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I went to work all week, so I don't really know where we left off. But oh my gosh, 2079. It's been a minute. We've been on this game for a while now, huh? What, 4 months? 5, 4, something like that. Yeah, about 4 months. And uppance come. Ooh. Oh, we haven't heard this music yet. Ooh, I remember what happened last time now. Ooh, no. You once again find yourself sitting in Bozeman's office. Everything is pristine and orderly, just how the fastidious man likes it. Oh wait, we have heard this music. Yeah, we have. Though it's rare for him to be late. The door opens behind you, just as you start to imagine the reasons why. Oh, Alex, thanks you for waiting. It's been almost 6 years since you started working with us, Alex. A lot has happened at that time. From the unfortunate incident with Mr. Donaldson, to the disrupt attack on this very building. He pauses to look at you. You meet his gaze. Wait, this is usually good things, right? This music? And in that time, you've done some good work. Not to mention, I've heard some good things around the office as well. So I'm happy to inform you that I've approved a small raise in recognition. Bozeman is smiling at you now. Thank you, sir. Technically not in the bed. This is gonna be so good because my wife just lost her job. I forgot about that. Yeah, my wife lost her job because there's no kids anymore, or like, yeah, not at all. You earned it. But that's not an excuse to rest on your laurels. I'm sure you've got work to be getting back to. And with that, he turns to some papers on his desk, clearly considering you dismissed. You head back to your studio, and a spring in your step. It's nice to get some recognition. Yeah. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh. 9 months? 9 months? A foregone conclusion. Oh, Christmas. We're still technically not negative. It's late. It's been snowing all day, and unlike everybody else, you've stayed inside as much as possible, keeping warm. Oh, this is the new house we have. Or apartment, because couldn't afford the house. Normally, you enjoy the snow. But today, it's been nothing more than an irritant. Still, tomorrow, you've got the day off and might actually be able to enjoy it. This is a nice little, well, I mean, apart from like the roof, the layout's nice, okay? I like their window they got. Sam, I like this. This is really nice. Sam always gets excited when they see the snow. When they were younger, they'd always wrap the kids up and take them out to play in it. It's been a while since that happened though. The new place still doesn't feel quite as cozy, especially as you can't afford to put the heating on. Oh. Sam bustles in from the cold, carrying some groceries. I could use a hand, please. Lots of stairs from here to the car. Their arms are full, and they're clearly struggling to get everything into the kitchen. But then, you have to be at work all day, and they've spent most of it at home, as usual. Why don't you use the lift like a normal person? Oh, of course, sorry, I'll be right there. As you rush over to help them with their bag, Sam shoots you a grateful smile. I got most of it. There's just a couple more left downstairs. You head out, getting most of the way to the lift before you remember it's out of order. Oh. Yeah. Oops, so glad I didn't take the other one, or say the other thing. When you grab the bags, you realize Sam has picked up everything to make fajitas, your favorite. Clearly it's not all bad. You forget the weather and the unpaid bills as you cook and delight in your delightful tiny kitchen, laughing together like you used to. For the first time since moving in, you think, As Sam flicks sour cream across the table at you, you're making happy memories again. Money isn't everything. Exactly. Just wish I had Susie. I didn't forget that, y'all. I literally didn't forget that. Oh, I miss Susie. No, Susie! Oh, wait. This ain't about Susie. This is my dad. Okay, day 234. Or 230. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Day 2340. It's been over 13 years since your dad died. You visit his grave, or you have visited his grave a few times since then. Normally, Patrick Winston. Normally during times of stress, or when you're trying to figure out something, or when you just want some peace and quiet. Today is no different. You feel Sam's hand on your shoulder, giving you a reassuring squeeze. You're grateful that they're still here with you. Just having them by your side always seems to make things easier. The call of a raven catches your attention as it flies away. Charlie was only 8 when his grandfather died. He didn't really appreciate how big the loss was at the time, but as he got older, you did your best to pass on what your dad taught you. But now he's all grown up. He's actually starting to teach you, which is strange, but in the nicest way. You're proud of the man he's now become. Susie Wilson. Oh, she was 20 when she came back. Or, well, she didn't come back. Susie. Poor Susie. What you wouldn't give to have her back. Even just to argue with you. She wanted to explore the world. So curious, so full of life. Until Liberation Night, everything changed then. So many lives destroyed. Your relationship with Chris has always been a bit up and down, but of late, you seem to actually be getting along. It makes a nice change and has certainly made life easier with Sam. But that's family. You've got to take the good with the bad. She may be in, albeit expensive, care home now, but it's still comforting to know your mother is around. Even if she barely recognizes you anymore, her presence is always reassuring. You could do with that now. You turn away and wander in the direction of your car. You can't control life, what happens, who lives or who dies. All you can do is keep going and see what gets thrown at you next. What life is, if not a series of little decisions that define us. And we'll never know which ones would take us one way and which ones would bring us here. In about a year? Man, I miss Susie. At least I know she was happy before she died. She died doing what she loved. It was traveling. Man, I literally just argued with her at Christmas. That's the only, interaction I've had with Susie. And I'm so distraught. The finale. 7 years since the election. Is this it, y'all? Am I finna... This is the last episode?
Let's try and get through this last one, Alex. For old time's sake. I know Advance have allowed your equipment to fall into disrepair. It's all gone wrong since they took over. Not that the alternative was any better. Those dangerous bloody psychopaths at Disrupt. Still, the show must go on. One more time at least.
Get the advanced logo in the back
Quick
now.
point before you start. We're still having a few problems with the machinery. Locking buttons, screens flickering on and off, sparks and the like. I'm sure you'll manage without issue. Oh, and don't forget, you've got free reign of the SFX buttons these days. Make the most of it.
I'm sorry, no.
Okay, no worries.
How old are you then, Cole? Okay, here we go. Big smiles.
I've actually gained a year. I celebrated 44 last year, but it's actually this year. It's brilliant.
You're 44.
Going in 5, 4, 3, Good evening and welcome
Spice
to
it
the
up with some
Show.
audience responses, Alex.
Tonight. I'm Megan and I'm joined as always by the inimitable Robin and Patrick. How are we?
Well, we have got so much going on tonight. I'm excited.
Who are these
I'm about
people?
a 12, Megan.
On the excitement scale.
Yeah, exactly. We have got so much SoCo stuff coming up. We sure do. We have celebrity chef Jordan Rankley, who will be cooking up a store. We'll be announcing the
Oh,
winners
that
of
was
our
like,
big
ooh.
competition, Visions of the Future.
And we'll be joined by a very special guest for a game of Wheel of Truth. And I'll even be showing you how to make your own Leaders' Day gifts. We've got all of that and so much more tonight. on The Nightly Show.
With SFX, less is more, Alex.
Oh. They said you're doing too much.
There is no price too great for liberty. I can be silenced, but your thoughts cannot. And each day, just like before, we gain hearts and minds. Because the truth is like that. Irresistible. We're back. And we're only getting started.
Yep.
Right, let's have some applause on the way into the next section.
Paces by Chef Jordan Rankley. But first, we know you love them, so Robin's going to give us an update on our lovely nightly show pets in Pet Corner.
Splendid, that's the ticket.
Well, Megan, first up we have our hamster, Lord Cheeks. Now, he's a squat winter grey with the scientific name Adipem stultus, and he lives here with us in this cage. Hamsters love hoarding, and they actually have special pouches in their cheeks for storing food. He loves carrots, apples, and chewing tobacco. Now, hamsters are nocturnal. so
Chewing
they
tobacco?
love to wake up. But
Is that
let's
supposed to be a
just
joke?
see if we
Ha ha ha
can.
ha.
Well, the door has been left open. It looks as though Lord Cheeks has actually gone for a little wander. But I'm sure he will be around here
Boy.
somewhere. In the meantime, let's say hello to our tortoise. Now, after last month's viewer vote, she is now, of course,
Oh my gosh.
called Slow Barbara. And don't panic, even though it is December, Babs here doesn't actually hibernate. Let's say hello. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, Babs.
Why'd I clap? Why'd I clap?
Oh.
It's allowed.
Those are our nightly
Is she
show
dead?
pets, Megan, both alive and well. Back to you.
Are you taking the piss now?
We'll check in on them, or
What?
some very similar animals at the same time tomorrow. Now then, I hope you're hungry, because if not, you're about to be. Patrick Bannon is with Chef Jordan Rankley, and they're going to be showing us how
That's
to knock up a
not
delicious apple
Patrick.
pie. It's time to go into the kitchen.
Don't forget the SFX buttons.
That's right, and I'm joined here by Chef Jordan Rankley. Welcome to the Nightly Show kitchen. How does it compare to the kitchens you're used to?
I love the colours. It's vibrant. It's fresh. It's not about all the arseholes. Yes?
Sorry?
What?
So,
Whoa, is that
you
censored too
own
long?
6 restaurants. You've been awarded 9 Ballon Massifs across your career, and you've worked
Oops.
alongside the best chefs in the world. Tonight you've got me. Are you worried?
Am I fucking worried? Are you worried? Are you fucking worried?
Yes.
Um,
So, what are we making today, chef?
So, we've got a family over for Leaders' Day.
Yeah.
They're hungry. We're going to make them a delicious apple pie.
Ooh, lovely.
It's got sweetness. It's got the acidity of the fruit, and then you get the richness of that pastry. Incredible.
Wow, okay, so where do we
yes,
start?
they want
So
it.
we're gonna
So
start by making
good.
our filling. So we've got about 1 kilogram of fresh cooking apples here. Fucking beautiful. And we're going to slice these up perfectly.
I love her, bro. She's funny.
Straight into the pan.
Beautiful apples.
So, your new show, Demon Kitchen Heart Eater, starts on Friday here on Channel 1. So, tell us about that.
So, teams of young chefs come into my kitchen, and one by one I destroy them emotionally. And if there's time, I teach them some basic knife skills. Fuck me, Patrick. What are you doing?
What?
Shit. Is that how you cut? Fuck, you'll lose a fucking finger.
Oh, don't worry, I've got spares. Right, so once we've done that, we set these aside whilst we make the pastry. Yeah.
Yep. Bowl. Yeah? Okay. Sugar. butter. Yep. We mix that together, and then a whole egg.
Yeah, egg.
What are you doing, you fucking donkey? Are your brains the size of that fucking
Oh,
egg?
censored too long.
No, chef.
No. Shit. Right. Mix that with a wooden spoon and work in that flour, okay? Work that into a nice
Ew,
ball of
that
dough,
sound like
just
that.
like that.
So,
It's-
what does the notoriously fierce Jordan Rankley do
Why
to
is she?
unwind?
Shit the bed.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's what I'm saying.
What's that?
Well, it's a bit lumpy.
Lumpy? It could fucking pass for a sack of spuds. Touch that. Touch it. Yeah? Pathetic. That goes into chill. Now,
I don't think
we're
it
mixing
was
our filling.
pathetic.
Okay.
Apples,
She's
sugar,
stressing.
cinnamon.
Ah, so, well, you own 6 restaurants across 5 territories. Which is your favourite?
Are you mixing that or fucking it?
What?
Are you going to light a candle? Take it out to dinner?
What the
Fucking
heck?
mix it for fuck's sake.
They're being so mean.
Now we're rolling
It's
out
not
2
funny. I don't know
thirds
why
of
I've laughed.
Bit of flour into the dish.
And the filling goes next, right?
Absolutely right.
Right.
Do you remember how it feels to be informed? To feel connected to what has happened in the world? Do you remember Jeremy Donaldson? Because I do. I remember how he died. And now I watch this excuse of a program and I realize he was 100% right. Disrupt's first martyr died protecting this show. If he could see it now, he'd wonder why he bothered.
And then brushing the whole thing with a beaten egg.
Dang.
Okay. Egg. Ta-da! What do you think?
Oh my god. You, come here, you. That's a disgrace. I'd rather jam my eyeballs up my fucking arse
Ew,
than
what?
look at that. I'd rather use my tongue to tie my shoes after a fucking shit-kicking contest. Do you understand?
Then it goes in the oven for 45 minutes.
Oh, put your fucking head in the oven while you're at it. Useless. You, come here, you. You're the
So
worst
mean.
fucking thing to happen to food since cyanide. Do you know that? I tell you what. Fuck off. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck off.
Yes, okay, well, while I do that, let's go now to Megan and Robin, who will be announcing the winners of our competition. Visions of the Future.
I think you might be using those sound effects a little too much there.
Okay, shut.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Fine.
If you want to follow along at home, then make sure you write in with a stamped addressed envelope and we'll send you the fact sheet. So, Robin, look at all these amazing entries to the Vision of the Future competition.
Yes, we challenged you to
Just
show us
camera,
your
what are you
predictions
doing?
of the future, and we were just inundated with entries, weren't we, Megan? From wacky inventions to global problem solving, they are all amazing, and we had the best time looking through each one.
It was so tough narrowing it all down, so we have some amazing runners-up. In 3rd place, drum roll please, we have Hamish, who's 3 from Lunwelly. He calls this still life and the future of God, and it really blew us away. Just look at the line work here, and I can really feel every passionate stroke of the brush.
If you look here, you'll see a beautifully rendered, what I thought at first was a smiley face, or perhaps a cat. But I think if you really look, you'll see it's actually a representation of the seeming futility of death through the eyes of the living.
Oh.
He's also chosen to just leave a lot of it blank, which I think is really interesting. If you know Hamish and his work, of course, he loves focusing on the negative space rather than the image itself.
Stunning, absolutely stunning, and such talent from one so young, Megan. But next up, we have our 2nd place entry. So in 2nd, drum roll please, we have Keith, 41 from
What is this?
Dungley's. Yeah, Keith, we were sort of aiming this towards our younger viewers, but still, he has sent in his idea of the future, which he's calling Ravaged Earth.
Indeed, he says in his really rather detailed notes, deprived of basic resources, society will resort to a brutal system of weekly battles to the death, where only the victor may breed. He also says it's often here either
Literally
that
what?
or about the same, but maybe a bit worse.
I'm really love his attention to detail. You can see the sort of gladiatorial arena, and then what I can only assume is Keith himself pulling off this chap's head and shouting, "Come back to me, Linda!" Oh, Keith. Maybe if you spent more time outdoors and less time entering children's competitions, she might not have left.
Special one there. And finally, of course, it's time to reveal our winner. All our runners-up will receive a day out at an inflatable Happy Land on an industrial estate just off the A40. Sorry about that, Keith. But our lucky winner will win the chance to spend the day at the Department of Change to see how our teammates are actually making a new future a reality
Sorry.
every day. And the winner is...
Oh my God.
Drum roll, please.
I wasn't paying attention.
I'll help you with that.
I've spent my whole life searching for truths. Sometimes I found them. Other times I've not been so lucky. I used to rant about belief juice, a drug in the water. And I was wrong. I
Belief
admit that.
juice. I
It's
remember
not in
that.
the water, it's right here. In this screen. In this show. This is your belief juice. You drink it nightly. Through your eyes, and it makes you stupid and asleep.
It's getting involved in the party, aren't they? This one seems to be a bit haywire in what I can only assume is an
Bruh.
ominous sign of things to come.
Whatever.
Well, if our winners have inspired you to make some artwork of your own, do keep sending them in, and yours could be displayed in our gallery here.
Well done again to everyone who took part. We're going to take a break now, but when we come back, we'll be playing the Wheel of Truth and making some lovely homemade gifts. Don't go away. We'll be back after this.
Right. What I can tell, the machine's getting a bit worse for wear there, Alex.
Yeah, it is.
I expect your kids will be going downhill a bit more in this next segment, so be careful.
Great.
Don't take any unnecessary risks. To be honest, I handed in my notice this morning.
Oh,
So long as it finishes, the rest doesn't really matter anymore.
okay. Noted, Bozeman. Yeah, that did not go so well.
Best show off my emerging womanly curves.
Are these all advanced?
Pacing, and I confess.
Yeah, it is.
I settled on the zip-back, boxy pleated skater skirt in dark blue, white sweetheart blouse, and the necklace Harry had given me when we'd met in the woods and I'd allowed him to frolic in my glades.
It's an honest account of my childhood, because in the new future, there's no need for secrets.
There was just so much injustice in the world, I realized, as Portia Hamilton Mann lured my best friend into the convertible her daddy had bought her for Easter. How had I failed to predict the perils of being the poorest postgrad at Poshborough?
It's playing havoc with the sound.
It's bad out there. We're being stretched again.
I've had to use a high-pass filter.
It's a revolution, Colin.
Well, can you ask them to keep it down a bit?
Jenny, where's Glyn? Can we get him out here? I'm not sure about this grandma one.
Oh, he's writing with our other guest at the moment.
But I just wouldn't say grandma.
Grandmother?
Revolution?
Grandmother's arsehole.
What's going on?
Okay, everyone, if I could have your attention, please. Sarah just needs a word.
Apparently, there's been some sort of disturbance near the studio. Now, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about, but I wanted to let you know that I've asked for extra security, and they're already on their way.
All right.
Okay, 10 seconds, so positions.
Oh, it's gonna get oof.
This time you've said it.
Laughing, and we're going in 5, 4.
Where are we opening?
3.
2?
A bit more audience reaction would be nice, Alex.
We were just saying we can't wait to take
Sorry.
Patrick's part.
Oh, I don't know. I think I could wait.
Well, here it is, fresh out the oven.
Well, it does look amazing. Jordan, how did our Patrick do?
Well, let's just say that pie's got more crust than my grandmother's arsehole.
Well, thank you for that. Well, come on, try it. Dig in.
Okay. Whew. Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Is it bad?
Oh, that's really something, Patrick. That's delicious. But now you better go and get ready for that next feature.
Ooh, it was really bad.
Every night we play a game of Wheel of Truth with our celebrity guests. But I know what you're thinking. Megan, we've only got one celeb guest. Well observed, viewers, well observed. Well then, I better bring her out. Should I? The surprise guest? What do you think? Here she is, best-selling author, lawyer and thinker. I mean, she's only the bloomin' team leader. It's
Julia Salisbury.
Prime Minister Julia Salisbury.
Oh, welcome, Julia.
I didn't know it was a prime minister.
Oh, Megan, you look incredible.
Stop it. I was just about to say the same thing. Now, don't get too comfortable. It's time to head over to Robin and Patrick as we play Wheel of Truth.
That's right, it's that part of the show where we pit our celebs against each other to see if we can break them.
That's right, Robin. They're gonna spin the wheel to pick a round, and it could be anything from box of flies to slap my face. They really
Box
have
of flies.
No idea what's in store.
So up first we have Jordan. Let's give it a spin.
Yeah, here we go.
Wait, wrong one.
Okay, let's see what you've landed on. Okay, it's fact or fib. Jordan, is it true that you've been known to order takeaway for a dinner party and pass it off as your own cooking?
It's one fucking time.
One time.
Well, I think if that pie was anything to go by, you did them a favour.
Oh, not so fast there, Julia.
We're not laughing at you, Julia.
We've heard you've got a very interesting way of saving time during the laundry.
Oh my
Go on, why don't you tell us about it?
You absolutely... No, I can't. Okay, so don't judge me, okay? So don't
In
judge
the morning as I record this. Maybe you'll see this tonight, or next week, or never. It takes a lot to even get these on the air.
She only has one bra.
Rebellion. So don't worry.
Now wash it once a week, one day a week. And on that day you can't wear it. Shit.
Honestly, raise my taxes. We're clearly not paying you enough.
Come to my dressing room after the show. We'll sort you out.
Are you blushing, Patrick? Is all this talk of bras embarrassing you?
Blushing? I mean, I'm not blushing. Alright, come on then, you, Julia. Spin the bloody wheel.
Let's do it.
Okay, here we go. It's Guess That Face. I'm going to show you a picture and you simply have to guess that face. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Julia. Oh, who's that?
Oh my God!
Is that you?
Yes! Look, it was a very difficult time fashion-wise.
That hairdo is fucking hilarious.
No, don't. I think it's sweet.
The mullet is as popular now as it's ever been.
Oh, well, don't get too ahead of yourself there. Jordan. Who is this? Does that look familiar at all?
Oh, wow! Well, I'm glad I was getting fashion advice from someone who managed to make 7 look like 85.
Shit, hell. Where did you find that monstrosity? I look like I'm haunting the fucking place.
Right. We've got to move on. Jordan, let's have another spin.
Okay, here we go.
Bum bum bim, ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. I love truth.
It's my go,
You go, go on. Sorry, I'm so keen. The blood is going so much.
Well, you're in for a treat.
Yeah.
It's fact or fish. Okay, if you look under your podiums, you will find a lovely fish smoothie. Now, I'm going to ask you both a question, and all you have to do is answer it honestly, or else you'll have to drink the smoothie. Okay? Are you ready for the question?
Yes.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Which of your esteemed hosts is the more talented one? Oh, what a cop-out.
Ew.
How is it?
Fucking nutrient.
Oh, we made it extra fishy.
I need my fucking mouth. Do you know how much these taste buds are worth?
Well, we've got time for one more quick spin, so go, Julia, go! Here we go, my goodness. Okay, so, Julia, take a look in that box under your desk there.
What?
I think Lord Cheeks is trying to get in on the game. Oh, bless
What?
him.
Julia, what have you got in that box? It's not cheese, is it? Cheese! It's not cheese!
Juggling balls? What am I supposed to do with these?
Wow!
Why does she
Give
scream
it a
rat?
go for us.
But I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing.
Come on!
Yes, let's all dance to her tune. Dance, puppies, dance.
She's doing it! She's fucking doing it!
Wow, that was so impressive. I have to say, unexpected. Well, gosh, that was our game of Wheel of Truth, and my God, wasn't that fun?
Okay, it really was, wasn't it? And now it's time to head over to Megan in Crafty Corner.
That's right, you join me in Crafty Corner, where today I'm going to be ably assisted by Julia. Come on over here. Goodness me, I don't know how you're keeping your dinner down. I can still smell that fish.
Well, to be honest, I've had worse. I used to eat at Peter Clement's house.
Oh, well, I hope you've got your artsy hat on, because today we're going to be making something very close to my heart. It's our little studio. Look at that. Isn't it adorable? All of us there on the sofa.
Wow. Oh, it's gorgeous. Oh, is that all you in there?
Yeah, it is. If we can just get a little zoom in, there we are. Oh, I don't know about you, Julia, but I always leave my holiday shopping to the last minute.
Oh, every year. I do it every year.
Well, luckily these make amazing gifts. Shall we get cracking?
Oh, yes, please.
We're going to start with a shoe box here. And Julia, that's it. Grab those scissors. I just want you to get rid of this front panel here.
Perfect. Will do.
Are you big celebrators in your house, Julia?
Oh, yes. No, in my house, we show our love through food, like big dinners, loads of drink.
Absolutely right. That's the best bit about any holiday.
Boo.
This bit as well.
We just don't like
Absolutely
her
right. Cut
talking
along
at
the
all.
line there. Do be careful with the scissors at home. Make sure you're being supervised
It's a bit
if you
tough.
are a child. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, so it's going to look a little something like this, and I've got one here I made.
Is there like a revolution going on
Painted it with a
outside?
bit of poster paint, white.
Are we not covering that?
Lovely curtains here in the studio.
We're doing crafts, arts and
Obviously,
crafts on the
whichever backdrop
news.
you like.
Like a nice shiny gold number.
Well, exactly right.
This looks like a
So, we're
YouTube
gonna make
channel.
Bits of our set now to put in the studio.
Like,
perhaps a little
hello?
Desk. So I'm just going to grab this piece of card. I've just got it from a little cereal box packet. I think you. I'll give you this one, Julia. Shall I?
thank you
There
so
you go.
much.
And all you need to do is cut along the
Lovely.
lines there. Fabulous. So what's the best part of any Leaders' Day dinner, do you reckon?
I don't even have to think about it. Really? I love the 3 potato pie.
Free potato pie. I don't know that one.
You know, with the chips covered in the mash, all wrapped up in a jacket potato. Is that just me that does that?
I don't know, but that sounds starchy. Well done, Julia. So now she's
Hmm.
folding over a little bit there. What it's going to look like at the end is this little rectangular shape there. And we're going to pop it in the middle. A bit of sticky tape on the back there so it sticks down. Now we need a sofa. That's what we need next. We're going to make that out of a lovely paper cup.
Knocking
Fun down
everything
there. Knocking it all over.
I got one though, Megan.
Good, fantastic. You're just going to cut along the line here, down the middle. Exactly right. Then when you've done that, around
Why
the
am I
bottom,
watching them do
and
arts and
again,
crafts?
around the top. Well done. When you're done,
Oh, there we go.
it's going to look a little something like this. And look what I've done there.
It
Stuck
sucks.
some felt down.
It
Nice
sucks,
and
Megan.
comfortable sofas.
Yes, can't have our tiny Megan having an uncomfortable sofa, can
Well,
we?
absolutely not.
She'll be on the phone to her tiny agent and getting someone tiny fired.
Yeah. Well, there's only one thing missing, isn't there, Julia? What is that?
A higher caliber of guests.
Nearly, it's people. So all we've done to
That's
make
a
our
long
little
boo.
people is we've stuck a cocktail stick into a bottle cap. We just need a face for that now. I've got a good one here. I know it well. It's me.
Lovely.
I'm going to stick it down there. A little bit of sticky tape. Oh, my felt's going everywhere. There we go. Oh, I'm a bit lonely. Let's take Robin and Patrick over.
That's not Patrick.
Sitting down on the couch over there.
There you go. And well, I'll make myself just comfortable, just there.
Oh, boo, boo,
And these, of course,
boo.
are all made and cut out of our favourite newspapers or magazines, so you can have any guests you like. Julia, is there anyone else you'd like in a studio?
Oh, yes. Well,
Go on then.
I'm going to be playing Wheel of Truth with Ronnie from Heatrash.
Nice.
Yes, put that away. Yes, he's going to be teaching me choreography, and I'll be teaching him foreign policy.
And of course, you can decorate them however you want. Perhaps
I
a
hate
bit,
her.
I don't know, nostalgic for the old look of our studio. We've got the blue studio down there. Or even a bit of retro red. I've got Sheila Quickstep being interviewed there by... Oh, sorry, that's not supposed to be...
Oh, well, we're out of time, I'm afraid, Megan. It's time for a break. When we come back, I'll be on the couch of chat talking to some of you, and I just cannot wait. We'll be back after these messages.
Okay, before we suffer through the last... What's that?
You good,
We had a
Bozeman?
little kerfuffle in the corridor. One moment.
One of us is in control.
Bo
You did remember.
Bozeman?
You're coming with me.
Should we be worried? We've got the Prime Minister here.
It's good that she's here. She's the reason for the extra security.
Are we going to need it?
Possibly. They're back.
Yeah.
It's not very reassuring.
I know. Good thing I'm not your mum, right?
Oh, Bozeman's okay.
Overnight, so not all sunshine and rainbows. No rainbows in sight.
That's territory 3 and 4. That's so dystopian. Like Hunger Games type beat.
Our residents to spend their leaders' weekend indoors. Though we're sure the happy parents of the 12 new children in Territory 3 will be thanking their lucky stars for an excuse to stay home. Though, of course, nothing to do with stars. More of a hot air, cold air thing. Next,
What?
this front of warm smiles heads across Territory 5.
It's bad, Mum. Not like before. So much more than we were expecting.
Mom.
And they're better organised this time. Like someone experienced is running things.
Well, we stopped them before. We can do it again. Thank you, Sarah.
One more thing, Mum.
Yes?
Apparently there's chatter about you. I've requested backup, but well, we're stretched pretty thin, Mum.
I receive death threats like other people receive post. I've learned to take it all with a pinch of salt.
Okay, but
Of
they're
course,
here.
Mum.
Thank you, Sarah.
Outside.
Deeply worrying.
Oh, you'll get used to it. I have.
They got Bozeman.
Oh, didn't Bozeman tell you?
Tell us what?
Oh, I'm sure he'll tell you when the time's right. Forget I said
What?
anything.
You literally didn't. Going in 10 seconds.
I don't think she likes me very much.
Oh, no, that's just how she shows love.
5, 4.
Last one,
3.
guys.
Welcome back to the Nightly Show, where it's time to get a little intimate with the Prime Minister on the couch of chat. Prime Minister, it's great to still have you with us.
Thanks, Megan. Although maybe now's the right time to tell you that you're going to be seeing an awful lot more of me.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I am delighted to announce that starting next week, I will be the new...
Miss Salisbury, could
Oh
you
my God.
to accompany me, please? Please
It's
remain in
happening,
place,
it's
Mum.
happening.
It won't take a moment. Sit rep.
We do apologise to our viewers at home for this unexpected interruption.
I'm sure it's nothing to worry about.
Right, understood. Everyone, please remain calm.
What?
Can I help? Can you clear everyone out of that area? Everyone.
Okay, everyone, if we could just clear away from these studio doors. Yeah, that's right, just behind the cameras, please.
Do those doors lock? Is that Colin with the headphones on? Hey, mate, can you lock the doors? Can you not hear me?
Colin!
You
Colin!
can't hear us.
I'll do it.
No, miss, too late. I'm law enforcement, load your weapons on!
If you stay at the door, lock it tight and don't
They just busted up in there. What? You even locked the door.
Now listen, there's no need for anyone to...
Sit back down!
Of course, whatever you say.
Are we
Yeah,
still
you
live?
dummy.
Yes, we're live.
Good.
Alan?
It's time for some real news. You, mic me up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you need a mic,
Is it
bro.
working?
I just need to check.
Is it working?
Yes, it's working.
Good. Over there, on your
Alan.
knees. Now. You, next to him.
Move!
You okay, Colin?
Shitty birthday. Not the worst one I've had, though.
Let them go, Mr. James. It's me you want.
Don't flatter yourself. You're not the target here. You're just a bonus.
Oh.
Oh my God, is it me?
A laugh, I'm
You
a
don't
laugh
have to take that
track.
person.
He just wants to talk on the news, is that what it is? Oh. Oh! Oh my god.
We're cancelling the whole fucking show. Which camera? I know you're watching this. In your vans, planning your counterattack. But please, try and control yourselves. Or, well, I'm sure you know the rest.
Alan, we can talk about this.
Oh, we will. I have a lot of questions.
There's no need for anyone to get hurt.
Where was that attitude during the uprising? You know, the night your thugs killed my friends.
There are innocent people here.
Says the woman who killed 14 million of them. No, I don't feel any great need to answer to you. In fact, get over here.
I don't take orders.
Come here! You move when I tell you to! Give me that.
Yeah, you kind of got guns on you, girl. You kind of have to.
Alan, don't do it. You're not an executioner.
What am I then, eh? You tell me, Megan Wolf, what the fuck am I?
Just a man who's just waiting over his head.
Don't patronise me, you smug bitch. I'm not one of your little helpers. Get over here. Kneel beside her. You're just as fucking guilty as she is.
Guilty of what, you fucking psychopath?
All of it! She sat there, smiling, and let it all happen. Jeremy Donaldson died for this programme. And she let it become this. Bread and circuses.
You know,
Bread and fucking circuses!
probably would have quit.
Say his name.
I beg your pardon?
I said, don't you say his name. You don't get to
Jenny.
do that!
Oh.
You're angry at the wrong person, love. She's the one that killed him. The first victim of her benevolent slaughter. Not the last, though.
All I am hearing is crazy.
Then maybe you should hear it from the source. Confess.
Why we censor that?
Confess. Fine. Have it your own way.
Views are through that roof.
Oh! Stop! For God's sake, stop!
Answer my questions. Or she dies next. Yeah? Then her.
Tell him what he wants to hear.
Alan.
Ask your questions.
Better. First question. How did you actually think this was all going to end?
In a better world.
Bullshit.
No, she probably believed that. She probably believed that. It's probably the truth.
When we came into power, everything was broken. The system worked for so few. There was hunger and
She's speaking facts right now.
and real pain. But you never saw that, Mr. James, because you were doing just fine, thank you very much. And my side?
No, we ain't censoring that.
Too meek. It was all good intentions and second chances and playing by the rules. Well, do you know where playing fair gets the people at the bottom? It gets them fucking nowhere. Someone had to be prepared to actually fight, to do what was required. So I did it. Because no one else was going to.
14 million people.
To save the 60 million here? What would you have done? Let us all starve to death?
You should have found another way.
There was no other way.
Is that how Peter Clement saw it?
Peter was weak. I loved him more than I have ever loved anyone, but he was soft. He wouldn't have allowed it to happen. And afterwards, he couldn't sleep. It haunted him. I think he would have killed him in the end anyway. But that's on me, Mr. James.
Oh.
That's on you.
We're not discussing
Interesting.
Didn't you hear? Disrupt died on the night of the uprising.
Then how have we been watching you for months?
Watching me?
You're not the only one who knows how to get people on the inside. We knew you'd pop your grubby little head up again, and we've been collecting information just in case you did. There's a recording, a meeting of the so-called Disrupt leadership. It's tiny hidden cameras, very high-tech. Perhaps the public should see what your bosses are talking about when there's no one else around.
We have people at the network jamming your signals, messing with your broadcast room. We'll stop you.
We have people too, and they've been doing this an awfully long time. Prepare the footage on screen 4. I guess it's up to the broadcast room.
You play that footage, she dies.
Oh. Ooh.
Play it, Alex. Play the tape. I've seen it. It's important. blow us up anyway, so just play the fucking tape.
Lock the console. Don't let them play that tape. Don't take those screens.
I visited Staslevigrad recently. What remains of it? You know, smoke still rises from some of the wreckage. Apparently it's too dangerous to send in men to put out the fires.
We have all lost that to which we were attached.
5 years, General, and still it burns. That is why this cannot be allowed to happen again.
Then we are all agreed. Once normality returns, we will proceed in a process of sanitization, Viscount.
My estimates suggest that we will need to expunge at least 45,000 in each territory, and if we are to be certain, many hundreds of thousands more. There'll be regional variations, of course, but the numbers will remain surprisingly consistent.
It will be an industrial procedure. We will need facilities.
Undoubtedly.
Oh, my people can deal with that. They're experienced in clandestine construction under challenging conditions.
But it will have to be all of them, General. The intellectuals, the radicals, the free thinkers, anyone who does not understand and accept the natural order of existence.
Of course, Jacob. There can be no fertile ground left for these ideas to take root again.
There will be resistance. We should also consider relatives and close friends. They will no doubt have been exposed to dangerous ideologies anyway.
That could be millions of people.
Yes, but we can manage it. I mean, once the processing is up and running, we can streamline it.
You're certain you can manage these numbers, General?
Oh, yes, Viscount, possibly more. And then there's the transition centres. They can be easily repurposed.
Well, then, this is marvellous. Marvellous, gentlemen.
There is one other matter to discuss. Our colourful spokesman.
Mr. James. He's useful, for now. His appearance works well for us with the common class.
But he'll have to go too, him and all his type.
Oh, yes.
On that, I think we can all agree. Let him dance today for the masses who clap and cheer, and then later we cut his strings.
Obviously. The face of the future looks nothing like Mr. James.
Yes. I remember when we had troublesome cadets in a unit, we used to send them on a doomed mission. Gave their relatives something to be proud of, an honourable death of a loved one. Stopped them asking some troublesome questions.
An excellent solution. Mr. James is full of passion. Let him consume himself with it.
Shall we turn to the matter of a new curriculum?
Oh, yes.
Bad choice, Alex. Kill her.
No.
No, wait.
No. Yeah, so I thought.
Better yet. This is on you.
Songbird down. Repeat, songbird down.
Everybody stop.
Lower your weapons.
Oh my god.
Think about this, Mr. James. No one else needs to die today.
I agree. In 4 minutes' time, a helicopter is going to land on the roof of this building. I will be making my way up there and boarding that helicopter. And then I'll be on my way. And as you so observantly pointed out, no one else will need to die here today. I imagine you'll be joining me on the roof.
You know I can't let you leave this room. Alan Stephen James, you are formally requested for dialogue. Under Section 12 of the Mental Health and Antisocial Activity Act, if you refuse to collaborate, I am clinically empowered to intervene.
He has a bomb,
Anything you say
girl.
can and will be used in efforts towards your betterment.
You're arresting me.
Do
you not see?
He has a
A
bomb.
relative advisor will be made available to you at no cost. Do you understand these advantages as I have expressed them to you?
You must be fucking kidding
I
me.
would blow him
The
up.
patient has refused to engage.
You have no power here. If
I would be letting go.
The patient is a clear and present danger.
Let it go. Like, let it go. Oh.
I don't understand.
Centigrade received.
Oh.
Target neutralized.
Oh my god.
Headquarters, I can confirm intelligence. The device was sabotaged by person or persons unknown.
Oh my god.
4 civilian casualties present, including Songbird. Is anyone else injured? All other hostages traumatized, but otherwise unharmed. Why are these lights on?
We're broadcasting your live.
Control, I need transmission stopped immediately.
No, you can't just cut the signal. We have to say something. We can't just leave them. We have to say something.
I think everyone's seen more than enough.
What? They cut the kid. Whoa, wait! What? So in the end, they all just die. They killed the opposition as well as Advance, basically. What? Well, I mean, like, Lawrence Brando Lynch remains beloved in the nation and hated in the industry. Yeah, I don't know why I made him look so good. He was an a-hole. Jay Suss is taking some time away from the spotlight. Yeah, he's a little, something, but I feel bad, censored him. Lucy's career has moved from strength to strength. She has recently released a line of scented candles and a sex tape. Good for you, Lil C. Following his resignation, Sophia moved to Eastern Continent, where she's now had much respect. Super Hermes remains rampant. Successfully teleported to the capital. However, due to a dropped decimal point by Dr. Lawrence, oh my god. Johnny and Tiffany's baby was named Clarice. They grew up to become... What? Goalie ham sleeves? Goalie Clarice ham sleeves? I liked it. Man, oh.
Following the declaration of a state of emergency, General Masters, who has granted himself extraordinary powers, insists they will only last 6 months. It is believed that political leaders are still being held under house arrest by the military on charges of election rigging, though the general is yet to produce any evidence to support this claim. As clashes between protesters and troops continue in Western Square this evening, I want to once again urge our viewers to stay safe as soldiers begin to patrol our streets, enforcing a curfew.
Wow. Wow. So I did not get a good end, I take it? Epilogue, you've reached changing the guard. You found 1 of 14 Oh. So I don't think that was a very good ending. A better Jeremy. See that? Oh. Inevitable advancement. There's a bunch of different endings. Well,
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawn.
that was pretty interesting. Huh. I really liked this. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. Dang, I can't believe we got them all killed like that, though. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But I'll see you on the next one.
Well, that's a
Peace.
very